This is the TGT 3.0, aka Beast Mode. I didn't make that up, that's the actual nickname. The TGT 3.0 comes with the arm and hip device, but also comes with the Total Golf Trainer V2. We begin with the hip device because, well, I'm really excited to try this one. It claims to increase club head speed and distance. Who doesn't want that? Easily one of the biggest differences between us amateurs and the pros, we try to increase club head speed with our upper body. We think it's all in the arms. No, turns out Chubbs was right.
Work with me now. It's all in the head. Yeah, it's all in the hips.
So we simply clip it to our belt on our lead hip. For us lefties, that's our right hip. We screw in the training rod, point it forward, and we're ready to go. Remember that old game Operation? You want to pretend like this thing will zap you if you touch it. So the only way to avoid contact is to clear your hips. It forces you to use your lower body. Let's give it a whirl. Ooh, okay. Did you get that one? Oh my. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting the sweet spot more often, like better contact with my driver. Second device is the Total Golf Trainer Arm. Now this can be used in many different ways, but what really jumped out to me, it claims to cure the old flip and scoop. You know the wrist action that leads to all those tops and chunks and occasional curse words? This supposedly cures that. We attach it to our lead wrist, bend the rod back a bit so it's touching our top hand at address, and on the take back, our wrist is forced to stay flat. Otherwise, I tend to bend my wrist at the top, so this should help. Let's take some hacks. Wrist flat, wrist flat. Dang! I wouldn't lie to you guys, I'm probably getting 10 to 15 more yards. So here's what I think the Total Golf Trainer does. It gets you thinking about opening your hips and gets you thinking about keeping your wrists flat at the top. For me, it resulted in more power and better contact on both. The Total Golf Trainer V2. This is the newest TGT gadget. What's cool about the V2 is it's basically 4 or 5 training tools all in one. From jumbo grips all the way down to kids, the V2 fits all clubs. Simply pop it into the vent hole at the top of our grip, secure it using the 2 Velcro straps, screw in the rod, and we're ready to go. Let's start with the straight tool. The idea is to keep the rod pointed toward your target to help keep your hands forward through impact. But the V2 does something, say, an alignment stick can't. If you fail to keep your hands out front, you get immediate feedback. Don't feel bad about it. This happens to a lot of guys. On to the hanger tool. For this, we bend the rod forward, and at the halfway point, bend the rod to the side. The hanger tool allows us to work on 2 things, our wrist hinge and our lag. Very simple. Take the club back, and when your arm hits the rod, you've got your ideal hinge. Then you want to maintain contact with the rod through the downswing. If you maintain that lag and avoid throwing the club away, you're going to feel better contact and have more control of your golf shot. Finally, the Educator Tool. For this, we screw in the shorter rod, bend it forward, and check this out. Bump and run. Place the rod on your lead forearm. Perfect angle to let the ball roll out. Want a little more air time and less roll? Go with the neutral shaft. The rod stays in the middle. Remember the operation rule? For this one, you do not want to make contact with either forearm. It'll get you. So there you have it. Throw the V2 in with the TGT Hip and Arm, and you can see why they call it Beast Mode.
Go to that position at the halfway back, okay, check it, and then from there, just wind up and hit it. Wind up and finish. Nice. That was really good. This is a great drill. Really important to just focus on the thing you're trying to do, which right now is club face.
Okay, so that should be touching?
Touching, right at address, because you want to make the space happen. That's ensuring you're squaring that club face. Good. Nice. Make golf simple. Make golf easy, man.
It's like I'm hitting the center of the face. Fantastic. Yeah. Great instruction. It really helps to get that tactile or that kinesthetic feedback, so it really works out well. I liked it a lot.
Visual and kinesthetic can't be when it bends. So it's safe, effective feedback that you can say, all right, I gotta do this better. I'm gonna keep this.
I don't buy gimmicks.
So what'd you think?
I think he's the legit deal. Michael is legit. It's the first time I've ever seen something that can actually help me as an 8.1 handicap. I'm a single-digit handicap, and I still pull it left. Not anymore. Not after tonight.
I loved it. Yeah, it'll make me do things right.
Yeah. Make me do things right.
Yeah, that's
Learn
the
to play
best.
golf correctly. Don't fix faults. Oh my gosh, I love to hear that.
I got a bone to pick with Michael Gish because he fixed my swing. Shot +4 the first day, +5 the second day, -3 third day, -8 fourth day. Got adjusted, but still tied for third. What can you do?
I spent 10 minutes with Michael Gish yesterday at the show, and in one day, I shot 10 strokes better than I have all week. Cheers to Michael Gish.
Cheers.
10-minute lesson, already hitting the ball first. Looks like the program's gonna work. Check back with me in 3 months. I'll let you know if it really works.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Jay Jones. I'm here at the World Golf Am. I'm excited about the new product I just purchased. It is real. Two things that I noticed that the pro here saw in my swing, and I'm hoping that I can improve on these flaws as you get older, over 50, and you start having health issues, whatever. Things start breaking down, and so this product I really think is going to improve my rotation, my hips, and then my wrist angle. So I'm excited to go home and try it. First time they were here at the World Am. I've been coming for years, and I think it's the coolest product here.
Just tried the product out. Really nice. I like it. It helped me come down into the ball and keep my arms going through.
Oh yeah, pretty good product. Yeah. I mean, it gives you the basic fundamentals. You got to play golf with the basic fundamentals.
Right.
You got to know them because golf does this.
Yeah.
And when you get in the valley, you got to know the way out. If you don't know the way, don't have the basic fundamentals, you don't know the way out.
Gotcha.
You stay there for a long time.
Best 5 minutes and $150 or so, $120 I've ever spent.
Got me much better with not spinning my hip too early, which I'm very much trying with my swing I'm using, trying not to do. I'm trying to force my hip forward and toward the ball and then turn. So I don't spin out and snap the ball 100 yards left.
We got to spend a little time. He told me what he was working on and what he needed to do and learn how to get better with. And that's what's great about the products. Everyone needs to know what they need to work on to do correctly like he did. He just needed the feedback and the thought of how to do it better. And the Total Golf Trainer products are the ones that are going to be able to help you do that.
I love it. No, seriously, like that is good stuff. Really good stuff. What do they call it?
Where that thing's at. Pretty good, right? Yeah. So the combination of throwing these two right, you can see we probably bumped this up once or twice. Probably with this, which is probably a good thing, getting that handle in front. Good, man. It felt pretty solid. I feel solid? Yeah.
What do you think, man?
It feels pretty solid. I mean, hit the center of the bullseye, and it's a weird deal though. It feels like I'm throwing my arms out.
Good, and look where those arms are. Look, we talk about baseball and that home run hit, right? It's out here.
Pump turn the hips really good.
Look at that, that's ideal. If you practice pitching and finish like that, you know you're getting your extension. Right, just like that. I bet, look, momentum's gonna make it go like that. The real key position, as you know, is here.
That feels good.
Feels good, I like it. This is a one handicap, which is a really good player talking about what he wants to work on, not really knowing where the breakdown was happening. So with these training products, he's able to really feel and see now where the breakdown happens, allowing him to go out there and practice. So even good players out there, you've got to have good feedback if you want to keep getting better.
Working with 5 minutes with that thing before I even bought it. Now bear in mind, I was 32nd after the first round. Finished tied 7th and got low net the 3rd round. All in all, a very successful tournament. Large quantity to 5 minutes with that
The hip? Work on this for your hip rotation.
The hip device,
The hip device. 5 minutes with the hip device before I bought it. Then I bought it. Thank you very much for a wonderful tournament.
The product's really been great. Everyone's starting to see the feedback and the effectiveness of the products. Look, I've been a golf instructor 18, 20 years, and I can get anyone better in 1 hour. The issue is after they leave me, I don't have control over what they're gonna do when they leave. So our Total Golf Trainer products help reinforce great instruction. They help players that know that they have issues to solve those problems, to help give them feedback, to know that they're doing it right. To me in golf instruction, if you know what to do right, then you can go out there and play good golf, and it's gonna happen.
All right, folks, you've got to see this in action. Best way to do that is go to their website,
TotalGolfTrainer.com.
All right, Mike Gish,
Thanks,
great
Mike.
debut here at the World Amateur Handicap Championship.
Always appreciate seeing you, Tom.